are you involved with an organization that helps keep kids off the street or something like that?
Yes,
Okay.
I am a part. Yes, I am a part of a mentoring organization.
Oh yeah, talk to us about that.
Boys mentoring
Give
group.
that some props. Give that some shout outs.
Yes. Yeah, me and my spouse, we're part of the Stronger, Wiser, Better organization. We took a couple of years off because we recently had some kids, but it's more kids, mind you. I am a father of 5. I got 5 daughters, and I have a granddaughter.
Nice.
But yeah, we we do mentor young men and troubled teenagers. Me myself, I counsel men and women outside of that. Just on a personal note, because I'm really passionate about breaking the system, breaking the cycle. Because I don't want anybody else, man, to suffer the same fate that I had. I don't want nobody else to put my children through what I put my children through, or what I put my moms and pops through, man. We have got to break this cycle. I mean, just being all the way honest with you, man, taking it back to the beginning of the interview, man, we got to sit up there and recognize for the older ones, we OGs now. So we got to be able to recognize when the shift had changed from the 80s to the 90s. It was a lot of positive energy that was put out there on television and out there in the newspaper and these outlets and things like that. I remember, clearly in the 90s, like right at 1990, to where we had that positive music on the radios, to where they gave us aspirations.
Remember that? We went from we had the African medallions, the green, red, and black.
Yeah.
We had the Kid and Play.
That?
We were dancing. We were having fun at parties. Then overnight, it was gangster rap and chronic and
overnight
baggy jeans.
Overnight, and it's just, and like I say, whenever I'm counseling with my brothers and my sisters, I feel guilty. I do. I feel real guilty because I was a product of that environment. I was a part of that generation. And, I was young back then. I was in my adolescent years, and I really didn't realize it. But looking back at it, man, I can clearly see when it changed. Because we used to see, we used to see on television, man, we used to see, the parents represented in a great way.
Cosby
back
Show.
When mothers was
we had the Different World, the TV show.
Things of that nature.
Mm-hmm.
That was dope.
Yeah, man. Yeah, then some happened, and there are theories out there that was all by design. That was all by design.
It was
to keep the prison, industrial complex going, and keep people in and out of prison, and that there's this whole theory that that the music industry in the early 90s got together with the prison systems to basically make this happen. I'm not saying it's true or not, but it makes a lot of sense when you look at it in hindsight.
It does. Yeah, it does. And I definitely can believe it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Well, Anthony, if I can ask you just to, say any last words for Ali. He'll probably eventually hear this. Hopefully, he will hear this one day, I should say. So, are there any words you want to say to Ali about the impression he left on your life?
Man, I believe that he may know the impression that he left on my life. It was definitely a good one. I have nothing but good things to say. I mean, I'm always praying for my brother. I'm always here by his side. Ever since I met him, man, I've always held him dear to my heart. It's another thing I gotta add. I didn't know when I met him that, I actually had been knowing his uncle ever since 1986. I met his uncle, and I've been running with his uncle, still running with him today. And, it's just, having to have a brotherhood with him, way before I met Ali, and then to have another brotherhood with Ali before I even found out that they were related, man. That's amazing to have two brothers that's uncle and nephew, man,
Yeah. Well, thank you for sharing your story about your life, and also sharing your interactions with Ali in his life as well. I want to wish you the best in this upcoming year, and I want to thank you so much, man. And are there any last words, any shout outs, anything you want to promote? You know, the floor is yours.
I mean, you know, there is nothing necessarily that I want to promote, man. Not right now. I mean, you know, I come from a really, like I said, a really great small town of Bryan, Texas, man. You know, I love my hometown, love my moms and pops. You know, all my daughters and everything. You know, my lady. You know, but I love what you do, man. I got to give you the credit, man, that you deserve, man, for tapping in with brothers, man, and allowing people to share their story on your platform, man. That means a lot to me. And you know, for any brothers, any sisters out there, man, incarcerated or free, you know, man, if you got a story to tell, man, that can be an influence, man, to this younger generation, man, help us break this cycle, man. And you know, I do kind of want to add one thing to it, man. Please. Because as I told you, Ali has been a huge inspiration and a reason why I have been free. I've been free from prison, man, for over 11 years. And I wouldn't have been able to do it and stay focused if it wouldn't have been for the words of wisdom of Ali. Just to be honest with you, that man right there, he keeps me grounded, man. And, you know, it's another man that I met on my way coming out of prison. I call him Uncle Ray. That man changed my life. And, you know, I want to give this story to the world. And I want to tell you what changed it. You know, to be honest with you, a lot of people are comfortable, man, with going in and out of prison. They're not thinking about the losses of their parents. They're not thinking about the loss of time with their kids. They ain't thinking about none of that. But this is what did it for me. You don't think about your cellmate, your cellie, or the man next door. They're going to die. And this is what happened to me and what changed it. You know, I'm up there shooting the breeze with a man named Uncle Ray. I've been by the cell by him for a couple of years now. And out of nowhere, he tell me, he say, nephew, hey, man, I want you to do something for me when you get out. I say, man, what you want me to do, man? You want me to hook you over the pen pal, you know, this, that, and the third? He said, no, nephew, I want you to live for me. Ooh. I say, live for you? He said, yeah, man. He said, I want you to live for me. I say, live for you? He said, yeah, nephew. He said, what you don't understand is I'm going to die right here in this cell.
Jesus.
And you don't even realize that. He say, look, nephew. He say, man, I'm going to die right here in this cell. He say, man, when you get out this penitentiary, man, I want you to go out there and live for me. He said, I've never been out of the state of Texas, man. And I'm going to die right here in this cell. And he said, you don't even realize that. He said, is that what you want for your life? He said, is that what you want? You want to be sitting around here waiting to die? He said, look around this room. I looked around the pod, man. He said, look around all these look at all these motherfuckers waiting to die. I looked over there. I seen one guy. He had 3 life sentences, man. I looked at a young man my age. He had a life sentence and a 30 egg stack. Another young man, younger than me, had a life sentence and a 75 egg stack. I think about my brother Ali, man. That's got 4 life sentences, man. You know, I think about, you know, some of my cousins that's got life sentences, man. You know, I done been to prison. My father been to prison. My grandfather been to prison. Man, when this gonna stop, man? The man sit up there and opened my eyes. He asked me, man, to live for him. And reality hit me, man. Reality hit me, man. Say, man, for the youngsters out there, man, twisting up their fingers, man, gang banging, man, selling that dope, robbing people. Man, come on, dog. Do not be another inmate sitting around in that cell waiting to die. Like, come on, man. Man, like that. I'm gonna leave it at that, man. Yeah. I love my brother. Ali. I'm here for him forever. You know, he was one of the ones that helped change my life, as well as the woman that I'm with now. All 5 of my daughters, you know what I mean? My grandbaby, you know, the knowledge and wisdom that my mother and father, who has been married for 50 years, you know what I mean? That's that right there.
You have a lot of blessings, homie.
That helped mold and shape my life and who I am today. If you ever need me, Dustin, man, you know my number, man.
I promise you, we're gonna stay in touch. That was very powerful, and I just want to thank you again, man. I have goosebumps over here just hearing you say, you know, those last words, especially about the guy who told you to live for him. That's about as deep as it gets, man. So thank you so much, Anthony. I'll definitely be in touch with you, and maybe we can, you know, have you on again in the near future in 2024.
Oh man, I'm here anytime you need me, man. Anytime you need me, man. Y'all brothers take care, man.
Thank you, brother. Talk to you soon, man. Take care. Peace.
You're welcome. Peace.